faites vos jeux. Ils sont prêts? Rien ne va plus. 17 noirs impériments. 20. Alors, pour les 3 4 chevaux et sur le plein. S'il vous plaît, monsieur, 10 300.
Merci.
Merci bien, monsieur. Pour les employés. Merci bien, monsieur. Au revoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir. You know, Monte Carlo's always the same. A marvelous masquerade of marble, mink, music, and millionaires. Unless you're very careful or very rich, you can get yourself into an awful lot of trouble. Me, I always quit playing when I've either won or lost 10,000 francs. Excuse me. Cash, please.
Oui, monsieur. 100,000 francs.
Merci. Hey, Bill Fulton, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Simon.
What's the matter?
You name it. No money, no job. The only thing this miserable sinner has left is Merrill.
Oh, is she here?
No, I'm meeting her later. If her old man lets her out.
Mr. Vasco's still giving you trouble, huh?
Mr. Vasco hates all musicians on principle. But with me, he makes it a passion. It's Don't Dig Billy Boy week all the year round.
Bill, why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself?
No, I mean it. I'm down on my luck. Come to think of it, the only guy in the world that could change it is Simon Templar.
Is that you, Merrill? Where are you going?
The casino.
To meet Fulton?
Yes.
Oh, Merrill, why do you behave like this?
I might ask the same question of you.
Dear child, please believe me. I've nothing against Fulton personally.
Good. Then we don't have to discuss it, do we? I won't be late.
Merrill, come back here.
Oh, Dad, please. We've discussed this 100 times. I'm in love with Bill Fulton.
That word.
I'm in love with him and I intend to marry him.
A drummer. Or even a real musician. He just makes a noise.
You don't know what you're talking about.
If he played the violin or the piano, anything that made sense, but the drums.
May I go now?
I only want what's best for you.
No, you don't. You want what you think is best. Or you're like this with everybody around you. The voice of authority. The all-knowing, all-seeing Elliot Vasco.
That is disrespectful and disloyal.
Dad, if you want respect and loyalty, I'm afraid you'll have to earn them.
Well, that's that.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Very lucky seat. What'll you have, Bill?
Oh, whiskey and water.
Make it two large ones. Now, will you tell me what this is all about?
It's got everything. It's all put together real smart, Dad. Take one poor but brilliant musician, me. Next, add a real living sweetheart with a millionaire father and shake well. What do you get? Nothing.
Thanks.
Merrill, how are you?
Hello, Simon.
Nice to see you.
Merrill, what kept you?
I had a short discussion with my father.
About my many vices?
Merrill, what can I get you to drink?
Oh, I'd like a dry martini.
Garçon, dry martini. Now, would you like to explain this all to me?
Well, last year I brought down a combo. Bass, drums, trumpet, piano. We played 5 months at the Golden Door. It's a nice place, nice crowd. The owner, Jean Delurier, is a good guy and a good friend. So I thought.
Why? What did he do?
Well, he phoned me last month in London and offered me the same deal for this season. So I signed up 3 guys. We flew over. When we got here, nothing.
You mean no job?
No, he said he'd changed his mind.
Well, Bill, you flew out without a contract?
I figured his word was good. Well, I goofed. He said when we get here, the contract would be ready for us to sign. Well, it wasn't.
The job just blew up.
Well, I owed the boys $3,000 on the contract, so I looked for other work, but no luck. So I paid their fare back, and here I am, stranded and broke.
So what are you doing in the casino?
Well, I had 50 pounds left,
And
so...
you lost it?
Yep,
Well, what should we drink to? The better times?
on Venus or somewhere.
Bill, what was the name of this club owner?
Jean Delurier.
Did he give you any reason?
No, he said he'd just changed his mind.
Tell you what, why don't you leave things to your kindly Uncle Simon and see what happens? So, by a little quiet digging, I discovered that Elliot Vasco owns this building. At the same time, I discovered that the lease on La Porte d'Or expires in 4 months.
Monsieur Templar, what do you want from this?
Some facts.
Such as?
Monsieur Delurier, you have a reputation for being decent and honest. Now, with a reputation like this, why would you deliberately welch on a contract with a nice kid like Bill Fulton?
No, it is very, very regrettable. But sometimes these things just happen.
Because Elliot Vasco put on the pressure.
He threatened not to renew my lease.
If you hired Fulton.
Yes. I hated to break my word, but you see, the Porte d'Or is my whole life. I could not possibly move to any other building.
Monsieur Delurier, what's your personal opinion of Elliot Vasco?
I cannot afford to have a personal opinion about a man who's got 100 million francs.
I can. I knew him in London before he settled in Monte Carlo, and I think it's high time somebody taught him a lesson.
Perhaps. But today is not the day.
Why not?
Well, he's giving a press reception for the charity viewing of his private art collection.
Charity.
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? Monsieur Vasco is a very, very big-hearted man.
Can we have a photograph, please, Mr. Vasco? Thank you very much.
Mr. Vasco, I'm Morgan Dean of the London Daily Mail. Is it true that your daughter's marrying a Bill Fulton?
No comment, Mr. Dean. Now, if you gentlemen of the press would like to come into the gallery. I think you'll agree I have some very fine treasures. The 2 Holbeins alone are worth $250,000.
Mr. Vasco, after the robberies that have been on the Riviera lately, aren't you a little nervous?
Mr. Dean, I assure you, this gallery is completely burglar-proof. It's equipped with every known protective device. And Mr. Graham here, formerly of Scotland Yard, is in charge of all my security arrangements. And now one of the few pieces of modern art in my collection. The Astronaut by Siegfried.
Steinfried.
I must apologize for the abysmally poor lighting. Mr. Davos, please see to it at once.
Of course, Mr. Vasco. Excuse.
Why so worried, Peter?
Now, the great master is unhappy about the lighting.
Well, that's not your problem, surely.
So today, I am the electrician.
Peter, why do you put up with it?
My dear Delphine, why do you?
Well, that's simple. He's paying me £5,000 to paint Merrill.
Exactly. He makes you rich, me too. In fact, I am now the only art dealer he really trusts. But Delphine, I swear to you, someday I will get even.
How?
I do not know yet.
Well, when you do figure out a way, let me know. You can count on my full cooperation.
Well, my old friend Martin J. Graham.
What are you doing here?
Absorbing culture. This is superb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth £26,000. There's a magnet behind the picture. Move the frame 1/4 of an inch and the bell starts ringing.
Very ingenious. You've come a long way since your Scotland Yard days, Martin. Hello, Miss Chambers. How's Merrill's portrait coming along?
Oh, all right, I think. She's a lovely girl.
Yes, I pity her father's so impossible.
He can afford it.
We'll see. Excuse me. Morgan?
Hello, Simon.
Well?
There are 2 electric cells just behind those bars. Move through them, and the bells go off like Big Ben.
Martin, it would be child's play.
Ready?
Ah, my darling. My daughter Merrill, gentleman of the press.
How do you do, mademoiselle? Tell me, mademoiselle, are you interested in art?
Oh, yes, very.
Mr. Templar, aren't you presuming a little? You once accused me in public of knowing as much about art as a cow in a field. I don't forget those kind of remarks. Will you leave, please?
You want me to remove him, Mr. Vasco?
Why don't you try it?
No need for a scene, Martin. After all, this place is completely burglar-proof.
Is it really? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Mr. Vasco. I'll bet you £5,000 that this place is robbed within 4 days.
You're not serious.
You say it's burglar-proof. I say it isn't. I'm offering you the chance to put your money where your mouth is.
This is absurd.
Ah, then the place is not burglar-proof.
On the contrary, I have all the very latest equipment.
In that case, you must be afraid of a bet.
Not for one moment.
Or maybe you can't afford to lose £5,000.
All right, Templar. You asked for it. I'll take your money and see you in jail. You all heard?
Yes, we did.
If anything happens, if even a carpet tack is stolen from this place, he's responsible.
I take it it's a bet.
Yes.
Good. In that case, we'll need a stakeholder. Ah, my old friend Morgan Dean of the London Daily Mail. You know one another? Now, I suggest that we give Morgan a cheque each for £5,000. He can put it in his bank account. Then when it's time to settle the bet, he can draw out a cheque for $10,000. All right?
Quite.
Morgan?
Why not? My bank manager will die of shock, but I'll chance that.
Fine. Mine is already made up.
This will be the basis for the best art column I've ever written.
Mr. Vasco, I take it it's all right for me to stay and look around, huh?
You can do exactly as you please.
All in order?
I'm going to enjoy this, Templar, more than anything that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
Don't count on it, Vasco.
Excuse me.
Simon, this is crazy. I like a good gambler and I need a good story, but this is crazy.
Is it?
Look, boy, it isn't just the security guards and the fancy alarm systems. This town has got the smartest chief of police in Europe.
Colonel Latignon. I know him. Come in, Colonel Latignon. I was expecting you. Beautiful morning.
Mr. Templar, I am annoyed.
At the London Daily Mail.
With you.
Now, Colonel, you don't have to worry about Morgan Dean holding the bets. He's completely trustworthy.
Monsieur Templar, this is an official warning. If you win this bet, the government will be your tailor for the next 10 years.
How do you take your copy, Colonel?
With law-abiding citizens.
Well, make an exception just this once.
Monsieur Templar, personally, I like you.
Well, thank you, Colonel. I like you, too, personally.
But since I came out of the army 4 years ago and took over police headquarters here, there has not been one single major crime unsolved. I'm not going to let you spoil my record. Therefore, from this moment on, you will not be out of my sight.
You mean literally?
I mean that one of my men will be following you constantly. If you are driving, one of my radio squad cars will be behind you. I will know everything you do seconds after you do it.
It's a terrifying thought.
Can't you call off this bet?
Impossible.
Why do you and Elliot Vasco hate each other?
He hates me because I once told him off in public. No, he's nouveau riche. And phony. What he doesn't know about art would fill a book. No, Colonel, I'm sick and tired of four-flushers and snobs.
But the Riviera is full of such people.
There's another reason.
Huh?
He's trying to ruin his daughter's life. And I don't want to see him get away with it.
It's going to be good, I think. Except that today, every line in your face turns down.
Oh, I'm sorry, Delphine. I've got a lot on my mind.
Is it Bill Fulton?
Yes.
Meryl, go to him.
You mean now?
Go and find him.
I will.
Good luck.
No, Colonel. Not one of your men sets foot inside my gates.
Monsieur, the only way I can protect your collection is to post my men all around the house.
Colonel Latignon, let's get this quite clear, shall we? I don't want your protection, because I want Templar to break in.
You do?
Yes. Graham and my guards will be waiting for him.
In other words, you are more interested in humiliating Templar than in protecting your property.
I am interested in both those things, but I do not want police help.
I'm sorry, monsieur, but you are going to get it whether you want it or not.
Well, of course, if you don't love me,
Stop shouting.
will you or won't you?
I want you to be more sensible.
Why?
Because it's not all that easy. We can't run off and get married.
Why?
Oh, stop asking why when it's all too obvious. I've only got 200 francs to my name. I'll have to borrow from Simon to pay the hotel bill.
Well, look, just answer one question. Do you love me or don't you?
Of course I love you.
Well, then will you marry me?
Merle, for heaven's sake.
Well, now who's shouting?
Listen, baby, I love you, but we got to be practical.
I don't want to be practical.
Yeah, and you know why? Because you've never had to. Well, whether you like it or not, there's a couple of questions we got to answer.
For instance?
For instance, what do we live on?
We'll manage. I could take a job.
Like what?
Well, I could be a waitress or something.
Well, this I got to see.
Look, when we get to London, you'll find a job.
Well, sure, it's simple. But the airline company, they want money for a ticket. 2 tickets.
Well, Dad'll come round.
Do you mean with money?
Well, you'll have to.
We'd be off to a fine start, wouldn't we? Merle, you'd be sorry in a week.
He's right, my dear.
Oh, you mind your own business.
Merle, for heaven's sake, everybody can hear us.
I don't care who hears me. If you don't want to marry me, that's fine.
I don't want to marry you when you act like this.
Suits me.
Good, then there's nothing more to say.
Except goodbye, you drummer.
And we had a big bust-up right in front of everybody.
Bill, she'll get over it.
Well, maybe she shouldn't. Maybe she'll be better off without me.
Just stop feeling sorry for yourself. The whole situation's going to change, especially when you have £5,000.
What do you mean, 5,000 pounds?
That's quite simple, really.
Well, not to me, it isn't.
Then I'll explain it. Bill, I made a bet with Vasco, which got a great deal of publicity.
Simon, you don't really think you can get away with it, do you?
Of course I do. Believe me, Bill, it's only a matter of simple psychology.
No, Jules, it is impossible. The risks are so great that
Henri, listen.
No, Jules, you listen. For a year now, I've been Vasco's chauffeur. I know the house. I know the precautions. The bells, the alarms, the sirens, the photoelectric cells. Robbing that gallery is impossible.
Not if somebody inside the house cooperates.
That would make a difference.
All the difference in the world.
Who, me?
No. You don't live in.
Well, who then? One of the guests? A servant?
That's my business.
I don't like it.
Henri, trust me. It's a perfect opportunity. The Saint has made a bet. But we move first. We rob Vasco's gallery. He takes the blame.
How can that be arranged?
That's what we must figure out. We must somehow arrange that there are 2 hours in the Saint's life when nobody can be certain where he was. 2 hours when he has no alibi at all.
Merci. Martin, borrow your pencil.
What? What are you up to?
There you hold that one.
Hold what? Look, never mind that. I said, what are you up to?
I'm making a floor plan.
Why?
So I can make an accurate estimate.
Estimate of what?
The chances a crook might have of getting past your electronic gadgets.
Look, you're off your head. Look, you're off your head. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I suppose the jewels would be the best bet. But not do that, I'll set the alarm system.
You really think you're going to get away with this, don't you?
Have you noticed anything today, Martin?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, half the crooks in the Riviera are here.
Who?
You mean you don't know them?
Look, Simon, are you trying to make a fool out of me or something?
No, I'm telling you the truth. Martin, I tell you what I'll do for you. I'll introduce you. I'll see you again. Jules?
Oh, hello, Simon.
Nice to see you. Oh, Jules Brandt, Martin Graham. Jules is one of the luckiest professional gamblers in the world. Works the transatlantic liners. Martin is ex-Scotland Yard.
Oh, is he?
Excuse me. Herman? Herman Brown, it's nice to see you. You're looking marvelous.
Same to you, Simon.
Herman once walked out of the Museum of Modern Art in New York in broad daylight with a go-gun under each arm. Brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry. Herman Brown, Martin J. Graham. Martin's ex-Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin.
Yeah. What?
Your pencil. Now, you will take care of things, won't you?
You can bet on that.
I already have. Remember? Bill, glad to see you made yourself comfortable.
Aye, what kept you?
I had to go to Nice to buy this.
What's that?
It's a transmitter receiver.
What for?
To confuse Colonel Latignon, I hope.
I don't get it.
Well, it's quite simple. I'm being followed. In fact, I was tailed all the way to Nice. Now, when the time comes, which has to be tonight, because I lose the bet at 2 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to tie Colonel Latignon's squad cars in a nice, neat little knot.
Coffee, please.
Yes, sir. Good.
Now, listen. I've been checking on Templar's movements. As soon as he leaves the hotel, he has a perfect alibi because the police follow him everywhere.
So he must not leave the hotel at all.
Correct. Now, he'll probably go to the casino tonight. As soon as he leaves, you go into action.
Very ingenious.
And Henri, the moment you get Jacques' signal, you'll know he's got Templar. Phone. Keep phoning every 20 minutes. And make sure the switchboard operator remembers you.
Jules, you may count on me completely.
All right, then. Check the picture circuits.
Right.
Okay, fine. Now the shutter circuits. Fine, fine. Now the photoelectric cells. Great, great.
Whenever a circuit is broken at either a picture or one of the cases, an alarm sounds. The system can't be cleared until the right switch is turned off and then on again.
Very ingenious.
The outside circuit, again based on photoelectric cells, turns on a siren if anyone comes within 100 feet of the house.
What? Even us?
Well, the guard at the front gate turns the outside system off to allow sufficient time to get from the street inside the house. It's operated from a switch in the tree, which I think you've seen.
Ah, yes. The one in the garden.
What happens if there's a power cut?
Electric generator cuts in at once.
Suppose someone turned off the switches from inside.
Well, to do that, it'd be necessary to overpower Martin and his 2 guards, each of whom is armed with .38 caliber revolvers.
Believe me, Miss Chambers, not even a breath of fresh air can get into this room without raising the alarm. Templar hasn't got a chance.
Well, we're going to the casino, Martin. Back around midnight.
Fine. Good night.
Just see if Merrill's ready. Shan't be a moment.
Very good, Mr. Vasco. I wish Templar luck.
He's going to need it. Wouldn't it be wonderful if he managed it?
De madame. La plaine. À monsieur. Monsieur. 1100. S'il vous plaît, monsieur.
Merci. Merci pour l'envoyer.
Monsieur, faites vos jeux. Jeux sont faits. 5 chevaux par à lui pour madame.
Et 20 bourgeois.
20 voisins, rien ne va plus. Fini, s'il vous plaît. 17 noirs à impériments. En plein.
No. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to buy me some champagne?
Afraid it'll have to be beer.
I prefer beer anyway.
Rien ne va plus. 17 mois d'impériment.
It's not your lucky night, is it, Mr. Vasco?
Monsieur?
No, yours.
Faites-moi jeu.
We'll see.
You bet me my gallery will be robbed within 4 days. Tomorrow at 2, the 4 days are up.
There's still tonight, isn't there?
Monsieur, faites-moi jeu.
Has the Vasco clan gone home?
Yeah, Simon. Merle and I made it up.
I'm glad to hear it.
We're getting married.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah, it's great. We're taking off in her car in the morning. We'll get married and drive on to Paris. Maybe there is something in that old bit about living on love.
It's worth trying. Cash, please.
Oui, monsieur.
Uh-huh.
Who's he?
100,000 francs, monsieur.
Merci. I'll lay 100 to 1 he's a cop. Come on, let's find out. Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur.
There's no doubt about it, is there?
About what, monsieur?
About your being one of Colonel Latignon's men.
Sergeant Germain, monsieur, at your service.
Oh, Sergeant, I'm leaving now. I should be dropping Mr. Fulton first, then going on to my hotel. Would it make your job any easier if you rode with us?
You are most kind, monsieur. I have a police car.
Congratulations. Come on, Bill. Why, promise not to drive too fast.
Germain, car 4 to control.
Come in, car 4.
Templar is leaving the Monte Carlo casino en route for his hotel.
Follow him and report.
Is that the sergeant?
Everybody has to make a living.
You've lost your bet, haven't you?
Who says so?
Well, do you mean you're going to rob Vasco's gallery tonight?
I didn't say I was going to rob it. My exact words were, I bet you 5,000 pounds this place is robbed within 4 days.
I don't get it.
It's the predictable reaction of the ungodly. The story hit every newspaper in Europe, and since I have a certain reputation, it was a pretty safe bet that half the crooks on the Riviera would be planning to pull the job themselves and leave me holding the baby. This you?
Yeah. Simon, wouldn't it be smarter to forget about the whole thing? Why take a crazy chance?
Now, why don't you go to bed and dream about Merrill and stop worrying about me, okay?
If you say so. So long.
This is Germain, car 4 to control.
Come in, car 4.
Templar has arrived at his hotel, parked his car, and gone inside.
Keep on the front door of the Hotel Germain. Report every hour.
Yes, Colonel.
Well, I'm going to have some coffee. Put Fumel car 7 on the rear entrance of the hotel, both till further notice.
And he can't make a move. Yes, Colonel.
And he has lost his bet.
This is Control, calling car 7.
Lock the door. For your own sake, Mr. Templar, no trouble. Lock the door. The key, please. No, throw it. Now lie on the bed. Mr. Templar, I am not playing games. Now put both your hands behind your head.
Monsieur Templar, please. Simon Templar.
Mr. Templar? Certainly. One moment, please.
The police think you are in the hotel. But since you do not answer your telephone, they will assume that you have got out somehow. So a rear window on the ground floor, perhaps. But there goes your alibi.
I'm sorry, Mr. Templar's room does not answer.
But he must be there. This is an urgent call. A close friend has met with an automobile accident. Please try his room again.
Is everybody in?
Yes, sir, everybody.
At the slightest alarm, I'm to be called at once.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Vasco.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Mind if I stretch?
Yes. Put your hands under your head and keep them there.
Germain, car 4 to control.
Come in, car 4.
1 o'clock. Nothing to report.
Templar's car is still outside the hotel. Report again, 2 o'clock.
Yes, Colonel.
Bonsoir, Tristesse.
Germain to control. Templar leaving hotel.
Follow me, Germain. Come in, Doster, car 8. Templar leaving. Work with Germain, car 4.
Female, car 7. Templar now proceeding east on Boulevard Saint-Émile.
Keep after him. Come in, Dubois, car 9.
Dubois, car 9.
Templar proceeding east towards Vasco's villa. Head him off, car 9, by turning south into Rue d'Armand.
Correction. Dubois,
Car 9, turn north into Rue d'Armand. Female, car 7.
turn off Boulevard Saint-Amir to Rue de Liège.
Who is that?
I don't know, sir.
Dubois, car 9. Conflicting orders. Please clarify.
Dubois, car 9, repeat, turn north. North. North, you idiot, into Rue d'Armand.
Germain, car 4, return to headquarters. Return to headquarters.
That's Templar!
Templar?
But how is he doing it?
He must have a transmitter.
Clear the air. Repeat, clear the air. All cars stop. Repeat, clear the air. All cars stop. You fools, you idiots, you've lost him.
Having fun, Colonel Ladillon?
You'll be sorry for this, Templar. You can't make a fool out of me.
You hear that, boys?
You can't make a fool out of Colonel Ladillon.
Repeat, you can't make a fool out of Colonel
Ladillon. Good night, Colonel. Sleep well.
Ah!
Here you are.
Thanks.
And look, do stay awake.
Yes, sir, yes.
Thanks.
Oh, it's 2:30.
And nothing yet.
Yeah. Maybe he won't try tonight, huh?
Maybe he won't try it at all.
I'll tell you, it's the easiest 5,000 pounds the old man has ever made. Ah, better check the outside circus then.
Right.
Your gun. Fine.
Oh, Monsieur Bryan, I have a message for you.
Jules, old boy, I'm afraid the odds were against you right from the start. Can you stand?
Oh.
I offered you protection, Monsieur Vasco.
I can't believe it.
I could have filled the house with my men, made it impossible for Templar to come near the place.
But how? How did you do it?
I don't know. And where's Graham?
That's it. The only explanation.
What is?
Graham's an accomplice.
He's coming around, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What happened?
It suddenly went over me.
What?
Doped. The coffee. Graham outside.
You mean Graham drank the coffee too?
Yes. One outside.
Go and search the grounds again. Yes. 4 separate alarm systems, all guaranteed foolproof, and all turned off.
Everything points to Graham, doesn't it?
Graham was doped, like the others. He's just been found in the gardens.
And he wasn't an accomplice. But how could Templar do this alone?
He is a resourceful man.
But without someone working for him on the inside, this place is impregnable. Unless Templar can walk through walls.
No, Mr. Vasco. Just through doors.
Arrest him!
Would you mind telling me what for?
For breaking, entering, and robbery.
Oh, but I didn't break in. I walked through the front door. And I didn't rob. Nothing's missing. And I've won my bet.
I think not, Mr. Templar.
Colonel Lattinger, you arrest me and I make you the laughingstock of the Riviera. Apart from that, I'll sue your ears off.
Do you have an alibi for the last 2 hours?
As a matter of fact, I do. His trussed up on the bed in my hotel room. He was in cahoots with your chauffeur.
Henri? I don't believe it.
There's a lot more besides, Mr. Vasco. Everything worked out exactly as I expected it would.
What are you talking about?
The bet, I made it deliberately. It hit the papers, and it was too good a chance for any crook on the Riviera to miss. They'd steal, I'd go to jail. Mr. Vasco, the bet was a sure thing right from the start, provided the thief had someone on the inside. Because this place is burglar-proof. So he had to have an accomplice. One of your so-called friends.
Who?
Let's guess. Davos, for instance?
Peter? That's ridiculous. Peter and I have been intimate friends for years.
He despises you. Don't you, Davos?
Oh, it is beside the point. But what he says is true.
Peter?
Elliot, I have been wanting to say this to you for years. You are a bore, and you have no taste.
You can't mean that.
I think he does. Then we have your daughter.
Merrill?
Yes, but she doesn't need the money. Besides, she's leaving you tomorrow. Today.
Leaving me?
I'm running away with Bill Fulton in the morning.
From me? But I'm your father.
And last but not least, Miss Chambers. You consider her one of your dearest friends, don't you?
Not consider. I know.
Jules Brandt's tied up outside. He talked.
Delphine. What's he mean?
You owe Brandt a great deal of money, don't you?
Yes.
Miss Chambers is a very fine artist. But she's also a compulsive gambler. She owed Brandt the money, and so to pay him off, she doped the guard's coffee, switched off the alarm system, and opened the front door so that Jules could walk in and Take the jaws.
Is this true?
Yes.
It meant nothing to you that I prize these things, that I love them?
Elliot, you've never loved anything else.
Miss Chambers, will you get dressed, please?
No. Do what you like with Brandt, but I will not press charges against Miss Chambers.
But why not?
Is this the lesson you wish to teach me?
Yes.
You've won your bet. I suppose you'll give the £5,000 to young Fulton.
Yes, I will. I could also give him your blessing.
I don't think he'd be very interested in that. It seems I haven't a friend in the world. All I have is a great deal of money. And suddenly, it all seems quite pointless.
Templar. So you got away with it?
Yes, I knew I would.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, I think it was rather a benevolent burglary.